What does it mean to reflect? As I was considering this topic in this particular journal card, I thought, man, something I don't do very often, and I'm trying to change that. So do you take any time each day to reflect, to think back on maybe the things that have happened recently, maybe our current situation? And what does that mean? What does it mean to reflect, and how can we get there? When we think about reflection, let's start with something basic. Reflection can be looking in the mirror and seeing that face that's looking back at us. That can be a reflection. Maybe you reflect on past experiences and you look back through them thoughtfully and think, man, what did I do well? What did I not do as well as I'd like to? How did that affect me? That can be a reflection. Maybe you can reflect on your current situation. How can you explore options right now to get where you want to be? Great way to use reflect. If you think about it, reflection is like that rearview mirror. It allows us to see what's behind us as well. So many different ways to reflect. The reflect helps you assess where you've come from, what's happened in the past, where you're going, and it really helps you move toward those positive changes in your life. Why is it important to reflect? Good question. Many reasons to reflect. Maybe we want to reflect and learn from our past mistakes. We can use reflection as a learning tool. You can evaluate what went wrong, and then you can take those steps to avoid that or do something different in the future. It could be important to reflect to generate new ideas. It's hard to think about something new when you have too many other things going on. So maybe you review what's going on in your life. Maybe you relax and receive, as my mentor said to me last week. That's really stuck with me, is relax and receive. In order to relax and receive, we need to have some time for reflection. When we create this time during reflection, it gives room for those creative ideas to flow. If you're that creative type, and we all are, we need that time to be able to let those juices flow, let that reflection happen. It's important to reflect to help increase your happiness. I am one of those people. I like to go, 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 go. And I'm learning how to stop and reflect on how it gives me time to celebrate my successes. A lot of times when we're go, go, go and going, we're focusing on the failures and we're focusing on how to get past those. And we forget to stop and celebrate our successes. So reflection is a great time to do that. You can reflect by doing the things you enjoy. What are those things that you enjoy? Reflection and stopping and pausing also gives you time to breathe. This can help increase your happiness as well. It's interesting how something as simple as breathing can help you feel better. Reflection can give you some perspective. It creates that room for perspective. We all live in high stress, high productive environments and a life right now. Things are going 110 miles an hour, and this can be overwhelming. Giving your time to have that perspective and be able to reflect then gives you that perspective. We've all heard the saying, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Maybe not all of it is small stuff, but when you give yourself time to reflect, then it gives you time to have that perspective. It gives you time to be able to reflect and say, all right, that wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it could. I thought at the time I could let that go. We don't sweat the small stuff. How do we make this a habit? This is something I'm currently working on, is stopping and reflecting, giving myself some time and space to just be. Just be. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to think about anything. I can just be. We start by making time. We start by making time. I know I hear it. You say, I don't have time. I don't have time to do meditation. I don't have time to exercise. I don't have time to reflect. If you start by putting it into your daily routine, maybe you start with 2 minutes. Maybe start with 5 minutes. and give yourself some time to relax and reflect. What's going on in your head? How are you feeling? How does your body feel? You can take this time before you get up in the morning. You wake up, the alarm goes off, take a couple minutes, lay in bed, think, all right, where am I at right now? How do I feel? What does my body feel like? Maybe it's while you're taking a shower. Great time to reflect. Okay, what does my day look like? Where do I want to go? What do I want to accomplish today? Maybe on your commute to or from work. To work, reflecting on what am I going to get done today? What are my goals? What am I happy about today? And then on your way home, what did I achieve? Great time to reflect. You can use mindful meditation. This is another way to make this a habit. Mindful meditation is not just sitting there and just thinking of nothing. It's allowing those thoughts to come and go. Don't attach any judgment to them. Just let them flow through. One thought will go to the next thought, will go to the next thought, will go to the next thought, and just let it flow. This is mindful meditation. Practicing gratitude is another way to make this a habit. Maybe when you get up in the morning, you sit down and you write 3 things that you're grateful for. It could even be 3 words, maybe 1 word, 2 and 3 words. 3 things that you're grateful for today. I'm grateful that I've moved to South Carolina. I am grateful that I'm able to spend some time with you guys today. I'm grateful for the training that I had this morning on leadership. It was absolutely amazing. My brain is full. Where you put your focus is what you attract. So if we can start practicing that gratitude, this is a great way to build in that reflection and make it a habit. As you start focusing on those positives, you start attracting more positives. Exercise, we mentioned that a few minutes ago. Making that a habit. Maybe when you go and exercise, you spend that 20 minutes on the treadmill just relaxing, not thinking about what you have to do tomorrow, not thinking about the fight you had with your partner, not thinking about that thing that you're sad about. Just letting it all go. Just allowing yourself to be. Exercise is a great time for reflection. It's time for us to get out of our mind, into our body. Let our mind kind of turn in the background while our feet are moving. Use that time to reflect those wins. Think about how far you've come. I've started creating a practice every morning when I get up and do at least 20 minutes of cardio before I start my day. Now, if you've been to the South, you know it's hot here and it's humid. And it's nice to be able to get up and exercise and be all hot and sweaty and have my reflection in the morning and then go take a shower and start my day. Another way to make reflection a habit is to create some goals, whether those are daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. Goals give you a sense of purpose, and they give you a way to manage your time. Being able to set goals means you can decide, hey, here's what I want to get to. And then once you've hit that goal, you stop, you review your progress, reflect, and then you can revise and reflect and reevaluate as you need to.